Okay, after doing a little setup, we're gonna be ready here. So we got 3 races, I believe I scheduled for. Yes, 3 races. 18, 19, 20. So we're coming to 30 races left after race 20, which would be at, I believe, Lakeland? Yeah, Lakeland. Uh, so we got Rothbury, which would have been a replacement track, obviously. Um, and then you got Asheville, which would have been either the right track or the replacement track for Weaverville. And then Lakeland, which would have been a replacement as well. So we have 60 laps here. I'm going to turn down the amount of laps for the Asheville race and the Lakeland race, just because I don't want to. I have a little bit of a headache, and I don't want to increase that because I kind of just want to get this over with. So just be patient with it, because I don't want to cause myself to have problems with my head, especially when I'm getting so close to be able to get my new glasses, so I don't have these issues anymore. That was 300, okay. And then turn that down just a little bit. There. So, with those settings changed, because this is like a real reason why I did this. Okay, make sure all the audio's up, because sometimes I would go in the stream and audio's not on. So we got 60, now 75, and now 95. So if I'm doing the math correct, like 135 plus 95, about 220 laps, possibly. This race, the Rothbury race, would probably take the least amount of time, and probably not gonna make us win, but you know. So we used to qualifying real quick. No, Jared's up. Where is he? Who's that right up there in first? GC Spencer. Okay, who's just in front of me? AJ, that's what I thought it was. And then Jared's right there. I saw him pass by. So we so far is gapped by one win via Jared's right now, as he has one more win than I do. Around the house, inside there. Make sure you don't get into anybody and cause anyone to fly off the track and cause a caution, or just cause a massive issue with the AI. Oh, that's gonna be a little close there. Almost got McQuag there. See Lund, Window, Pearson. I believe that's Petty there on the high side as well. Yep, that's Petty. JT Puntley is going for the second place there. He might be going for the lead soon. You got Pedro right there in the 51 on the outside, doing pretty good. So we're gonna get a little sideways off 4 there. A little lag spike there is probably because of me streaming. Or something else. Maybe I forgot. Maybe I missed an update, but you know. Oh, Pearson. Ooh. That's gonna mess us up a little bit. Oh, and there goes John Cox. And now he's sideways. It's going good so far. Or at least today's been alright. I have a little bit of a headache because of, not mostly because of school, just because of general things with real life and other things in life. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot exactly what I was gonna say, because I have that problem where I know what I'm gonna say, but I just forget to say it. It's not JT Puntley, he's the leader. But it's going alright. I'm trying. I turned down the amount of laps during these races for that issue about my headache. So don't worry, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I do have a water next to me too. That 3 wide finish was unexpected yesterday. It was the least expected thing to happen. I thought they were gonna wreck down the back and then have a poopy finish where they have to finish under yellow. But they finished on the green, no one wrecked, and they had an awesome finish with it. An unbelievable finish. Too close to call. Too close to call. And Junior Johnson was just sitting sideways on the racetrack and caused the yellow to go back out. I think that was Junior Johnson. It was either Junior Johnson, Pistone, or Isaac. Also, did I have this? I think I had this live stream post or ready for next, like an hour from now, but I decided to do it now. I don't think anyone's out of the race. I think Marvin Panish retired, so that took the words away from me. But I don't think anyone retired from that incident, from the caution that caused what technically the caution instead of what caused us to go back under yellow for some reason. We should be good on fuel. Just depends on how much I burn through this race. AJ way behind me. Having no brakes. Did I say in front of me or did I say behind me? I don't remember anymore. We got Pearson, Pedro. Hopefully we go green. Or come to the 1 to go single, please. We're gonna have this up to like, I'm gonna have this a splash. Just for right now, unless something else happens.
Green next time by.
Okay, come back to green. We're at 9th right now. See Hutchison up there. I don't know who that was on the side there. Either that was just a camper. Get going here. I'm gonna just stay in 4th, but AJ is just gonna try to get try to penalize himself by going through the inside there.
Outside. Still there. Clear. Outside.
As he goes, takes his penalty, as we're gonna just somehow spin out of nowhere. And we're back here with these guys. Someone else dips off pit lane.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside.
I am not clear.
Stay low.
Luckily I'm not gonna rely on my spotter here. A little bit of bigger lag spike there. Went up to 41 to go, I believe. Yep. 20 laps down. 40 laps, or 41 to go.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Keep low. Clear.
Did someone just go off track? I think someone went off track. I thought there was a car above Patty,
Clear. Inside.
and then Jarrett just pushes us off into the wall there.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Oh yeah, feels gonna be kind of close
Clear
actually.
outside. Outside. Keep low. Clear.
So you are gonna have to worry about fuel in this race.
Clear. Car outside. Stay low.
Luckily we had that caution early on that at least gives us more of a chance to last at least.
Car outside.
If I do this correctly, even though I don't know if
Car outside.
I'm gonna be able to do it correctly without losing too much time.
Clear. That car's a lap down. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. That car's a lap down. Still there. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Right around Junior, who caused us to go back under caution as we're gonna get cross, or halfway, I meant.
Clear outside.
I was gonna say crossway for some reason.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside.
Oh man, that was a little close there. Honestly, this whole track is gonna be really tight.
Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Hold your line. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. That car's a lap down. Clear outside.
Is everyone starting to pit? Oh,
Outside.
her lag spike there. I mean, they're coming in like little bursts, but it's not too distracting, or at least I would think it won't be too distracting.
That car's a lap down. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside.
And there's a couple more guys peel off.
Clear outside.
Even them, they have some fuel issues too. As we come up on my leader, or my teammate, that's a lap down. Oh, and there goes Hutcherson. So where does that put me in, like 4th or 5th?
Clear. You're in 4.
We're in
Outside.
4th. So that means that was 5th.
Car
Oh, we're gonna have pit stops. I might actually come down with him. I'll come down with him since I'm gonna need fuel too.
We'll give you a half a can of fuel. Okay, you're in second. The next car's the leader.
Oh, so we might as well just just watching. Hello, Avery. Wow. Waiting for Spencer here to peel off, and then I'll peel off with him.
20 laps to go. Car outside. The next car is the leader. Clear.
And not this time. So I'm gonna need fuel as well. I don't want to take a lead because I kind of want to just watch and wait for him to pit. There he goes.
The next car is the leader.
Oh, man, this got clipped by Jared.
Under 3,000 in second. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. The leader's pitting now. That car's a lap down. Go, go, go!
There we go.
35.
35, get the fourth gear.
In second.
Oh, why is Spencer taking tires? This is a dirt track. You won't need that much tires,
Keep it under
especially in this game.
second.
It doesn't even wear out your tires. Now, if this was iRacing, it would make sense.
That car's a lap down.
Because iRacing, your tires actually wear. Which I think is actually pretty smart, because then it doesn't have, or it doesn't make people think that they can just sling the car around when they're gonna have to actually be a strategist with their tires. Actually learn that tires do burn out on dirt, especially when it gets very dry on the racetrack. Our little 3 wide action. Yeah, I saw that. Just didn't mention it because it's kind of normal for this track, at least, because how tight it is. How tight the pin entry. I almost got clipped by Jarrett behind me when I was entering, because I didn't see him off in the distance. And now we're in the first with window Scott 4 seconds behind me. Oh, and Buck Baker turns us around. And there goes window. And that's probably second or two that I got taken away from, and also fourth or third, I meant. Surprisingly, no caution. Yeah, now I'm. Oh, Jarrett's not in position, so I'm just in third now. This is second with me and Derringer, and then the window's in first. After that stupidness of getting spun out there. God, this is gonna be. Come on, car, turn. Oh, this is gonna take a.
In second.
You get it from a site named NR2003 mods, Weebly, and it gives you all that, all the mods for Cup, X-Wing, trucks, even Arca. And then tracks go on the same site too, because it shares mods and tracks. So should probably have been a little bit clearer on that. So he gets back around me, but we're gonna do a little crossover, and now we're gonna go on the wall. Jeez, I think that's JT Puntley that's behind us now. After that little failed slide job. Jesus, we suck in traffic. I don't think Window pretty much has this unless if gets in a little bit of a pack of lap cars and gets slowed down pretty well. Here there, if I can actually hold this thing together and actually gain some ground here. I'm gonna say it again too, is the fact that that was an unbelievable finish yesterday. 3 wide across the line, cars one style. Only if Cobb was able to stick out his tongue, would have been that's almost a complete tie. Now, what a way for a race like that to finish, especially with the way the truck race and Xfinity race was,
White flag. One more lap to go.
being the snooze fest that those races were. And yep, we're gonna get second. Not fast enough. We were in the lead, but then we got spun out by I think it was Foyt. No, I don't think it was Foyt. I think it was like someone with. It was Buck Baker. That's right. Yeah, 87. Okay. So. With that, there it is. Fanch and Berlin's are the only ones retired. Probably some pit issues there. And then Buck Baker was 3 laps down when he turned me. It was going to be 4. But the good thing is that we gained 2 spots in the championship standings. So now we're in 5th. Wendell's in 3rd with 2 wins. Same amount as Hutchinson, as me and Jarrett have 5 together. Which I thought I had 4, but we don't. But now we're gonna do race 19 and then race 20. The only reason why it says 21-22 is because I do not count the duels like they did in real life, so that's why that's a problem there. But you know, that's just how it is. Race 75 laps. That race took only about 20 minutes. This race probably will take either less than that or the same amount. So actually, we got simulate qualify real quick. So then positions aren't stupid. There we go. Got AJ next to us. Should probably after this race exit out of NR2003 real quick, just so then I can maybe the game would feel better afterwards, because it's getting a little laggy again. Yeah, let's hope for the best here. Maybe I win. We've been very good at this track. This is probably like one of my best tracks, but it also ultimately depends on how good of a race I have here. Sometimes I get screwed. Try to go through the middle with Pedro and AJ. Oh man, try not to burn up the tires. Just trying to get around these guys, because the tires are the most important thing here. But we're gonna have to pit too, so I might as well do that, because we're gonna need fuel and tires. Once the fuel dies off, I forgot if fuel dies off or not. As in dies off, I meant like goes positive, but we're still gonna need a tire stop at least. I wonder, you know, I've heard of stories about the trap doors where you're back in the day where you were able to see your tires. I wonder how they were able to see their higher, like, that visually well, especially when chunks of, like, dirt and rubber would be popping up into the cabin. That's one thing I think is interesting. I wonder how they would have dealt with that. Because I know there would have probably been one under your clutch pedal on the driver's side, looking at the left front, and then apparently one at the right front. Oh god. And now we got computers and terminology with that, or I forgot what it's called. Teledrive? Words. I was never good at pronouncing words. I only know how to pronounce the easy words that I'm able to speak. Got Norlands and then Buddy Baker, I think that is.
Still there. Clear.
And then Tying Lund, Tom Stone, Marvin Panch, which I believe wasn't able to finish last race.
You're in the top 10. Keep digging.
Almost smacked the wall there on the inside, trying too early.
Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low.
Goodbye, buddy.
Clear.
Come
Car
on, goodbye him.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Here we go, goodbye him. Now we got Tying Lund to focus on and deal with. How many laps down are we? We're about to get to lap 20. Got 59 to go.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Stay low. Stay low. Clear.
I don't know if these are the leaders or not. Spire hasn't said anything about top 5, so I don't know where exactly I'm at, position-wise. If my calculations are correct, we're about 6th, I think. Maybe I think Hutchinson's 5th right now. Oops, there we go. Hate these stupid YouTube notifications that I'm starting to get now. Because I'll be racing and I'll get a YouTube notification I gotta hide because I don't need it. Or delete the notification because I don't need it, because I usually watch videos on my own time, not during streaming. And some of the videos I don't even want to watch. Also, I can just go to my subscription box and just look at that and find new videos that I want to watch. Also, if anyone's wondering, like, if you are like a long time, or if you're the OG subscribers and you know when my birthday usually happens, or you looked at my streams to know where my birthday happens, or when my birthday happens, at this point you're probably asking, or wondering, what is he gonna get? Well, there's 2 things, actually like 5, 6 different things I want, and 2 things are game related. I want to get that bounty drag racing game, and then because it's like a simulation, and then Lethal Company. Because I think Lethal Company, I have Phasmophobia, but usually it's not that good for videos. I might give it a couple more tries throughout this year and next year before I completely just chop it up on the show. But right now I kind of think Lethal Company videos will be pretty fun. Not like full-on videos, more of like the moments videos, where like in the Battlefield videos that I do, where I just do clips of like moments and stuff like that. Maybe if I clutch up, or if I immediately die, then you know. Also, if like if I find some friends that aren't annoying, stupid, or rude, and can actually have fun and not make jokes that are kind of stupid that like people can get offended from, that I can do like live streams maybe, and then videos, and we can just screw around. I'm gonna have to pit soon. How many laps to go do we have? 35, 34. Because we went about 40 laps on these tires. Yeah, 42. So I think we'll be able to make it to the end. I might bring up the tire pressures just to make sure that we will be able to make it to the end, as they're starting to pit again, or pit, not again, but pit. Oh man, get inside again. I think Jared's probably gonna pit. Yep. Oh, and Johnson did pit too. Well, we're gonna go until we see red. Because once we see red, that's my key. If I'm about to blow a tire, we gotta go. And Pedro just tried to wreck us coming into the pit lane. We can go pretty far by ourselves when we're not racing for the lead and not getting turned sideways and stuff like that.
That car's a lap down.
got a close call there with Relenzen coming out of the pits. We can turn this down actually just a little bit. Not that much actually, a little bit more. There we go. That should be about good enough. Okay, let's pit now.
That car's a lap down. Limit's 35. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Changing tire pressure.
Okay, now, since we made about 10 laps further than we did, or at least some other people did, we should be able to be fine on tires and tire wear for the rest of the race.
Sorry, buddy. I know you can make it up on the track. Okay, merge when you can.
I should be nice and smooth with it for the last about 22 laps ago. And we are the leader. So it did work. Our strategy of staying out. But Jared, a lap down, is going to try to just screw us over here. And Panch try and turn us now. I'm not letting this one get away. Hey, look! About the time that, or about the scoring of the photo finish yesterday, 0.03. I don't know if it was 0.003 or 03. All I know is it was a 3. That's what I remember. And they were in a dead heat like we were. Come up on 15 to go. JT Puntley is going to give us a little bit of a run for it. A run for the money. As maybe changing tire pressure probably wasn't the best of calls. It was a call nonetheless. Kind of hoping maybe a caution. So maybe I have a little bit more time on my hands to think about what we need to do to win this race. Unless if we can just straight outright win this with no problems. Come up to 12 to go. Coming up on 10 to go this time. Come up on Bobby Jones. A lap car. Hopefully he can help us here and not destroy our hopes.
Still there.
We are moving away from punt lane as long as these lap cars don't get in the way of our win here and wreck us. Got 6 to go. Come up on 5 Roonies. Get our 6th possible win here. So we have 5 so far, tied with Jarrett. I mean, this will probably eke us out on wins, but I don't know if championship-wise this is gonna help. It's too small of a field for points to really differ that hard. From Jarrett being a lap down. We got 3 to go, no less. I'd be really surprised if punt lane gets up to me by these next 2 laps as we cross the line, get 2 to go. Kind of just cruise here, right behind Lund and John Cox. As we're gonna come around and we're gonna get our probably 1700th Asheville win at this point. We definitely won a lot at this race track, being one of the best race tracks for me to drive on due to pit lane stuff. Screw you, NASCAR official. Get down to the victory lane that I know and well. So that's win number 6 on the season. Nedgert's not going to go down too badly. Or at least I don't think so. Yeah, no, Nedgert's still 180 points. I'm still 450 points behind first. With 16 DNFs, which I get eked out in DNFs by Tom Pistone. I have the same amount of wins as DNFs, which is kind of concerning. Reason why Jarrett's so far ahead is because he has no DNFs, which is kind of weird to know and kind of unbelievable. Petty has not been having a good season. He's been like he's been in the top 20, out of the top 20. He's in 22nd now with 3 DNFs. I think he did not make that race. And you got Pedro Rodriguez, which almost won the race at the World 600 at Charlotte. He's been having a pretty good season, too. Being that his car is not as up to speed as everybody else's car. Especially the top 5, top 10-ish. Marvin Panch didn't have a good good race at Rothbury, but he had a pretty good race just now. Being that there was less cars and he did not retire from that race. So we're gonna exit out real quick, give it a little break, and then do this real quick. Re-put the laps to their expected, or to their actual extent here for that race real quick. Come back in. Hope for the best here at Lakeland. Like triangle looking track. With 95 laps. Just hoping for the best. I don't know if we had a good. I think we had a decent finish last season here, but I don't expect much right now or from this race. Because they do have like a Darlington type thing. If they get too low, they kind of check up, and that's what catches me off guard. So I'm gonna have to probably roll out of it coming to the line to start this race to let them have enough room to do whatever they need. Also, hopefully I don't hit that wall. I got about like an imbecile. Like I feared I'm gonna hit that thing.
We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel. Get ready now. Going green. Green
Also, I think there's another opening up here too, I think. Nope, it's just that opening. We're gonna start in fourth, just to let them deal with their shenanigans, as we got cars churning already. And we already got a caution. And lap 1 already done. We're already back on the caution after turn 1 was a complete mess. Right, I'm going about almost 3 wide and someone's spinning. Why are we pitting? Oh. We don't need a pit, so I'm gonna be in the lead here.
Whoa, slow down. There's an accident on the back straight.
Actually, they get in front of pace car. No, they don't.
You're in fifth. There's an accident on the back straight. At the 29 car.
29, okay. So now we're in second.
Whoa, slow down. We'll fill you up. Okay, you're in second.
It's a little interesting because we've only had cautions like halfway through this race before, but now we have a caution early on in this race, so kind of a weird pit road-ish strategy there. Let's see if we go green this time, hopefully. Yep.
We're going green next time by.
As the pace car are gonna peel off, I believe, right now. Nope, they're gonna wait. I think they go off in turn 4 and get in front of the pit lane, probably. Okay, since we're up in the lead, or up in the first couple rows here, I can kind of just get in second and not have to deal with the checkup. So I think another thing that checks him up is because of the pace car, but it could be a completely different thing. Guessing fourth gear is too slow. Interesting.
We got trouble in the pit. That car's a lap down.
Oh, why did he do that?
The next car's the leader. Clear. Car inside.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Keep it up. Keep digging. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Pit road is closed. Here comes the leader. Got one stop. 8 cars in turn 2.
Why did that have to happen? Jesus. Well, we weren't last. That's all I gotta say. And that's all I gotta thank, is that we're not last. And so right now, Jared's leading. Just probably gonna give him another win depending on what happens here. Actually, Helm's in the lead now. Comes down pit lane. Now Hutchinson's in the lead. Where is he? Jeez, he's like the. Oh no, Petty's in the lead now, so there he is. Getting passed by Jarrett. Okay. Yeah, we're just not gonna talk about what just happened. Is like Jimmy Helms the GOAT or something? Like, 'cause he's like right there. If he can make a move with one to go here, or two to go here, maybe he can get him. Or just get lucky enough that the lap traffic screws Jarrett enough to where he can go around the outside, because the inside is not where it's at. He needs to be on the outside. Yeah, hope the AI knows that. So we get down to one lap to go. There goes Jarrett. Do not go to the bottom. You're going to be screwed if you go to the bottom. Wait for Jarrett to go to the bottom and go high side. Oh, he might. Oh, no, too late. Jarrett wins. So that's going to be... He's going to have the same amount of wins as I have, so 6 wins there. So he has 6, I have 6, I have 17 enough now, which is the same as Pistone. Because of a certain incident, we're just not going to talk about it whatsoever, because I am not going to deal with that, especially with my headache. But yeah, so tomorrow, as a video, I believe I have these 4 races as videos, I believe. Or as video. But that would be it for today's stream. After that little disappointment, after that the last race there, but we'll see you guys in the next live stream.